Moving on to the next bout in the men's bantamweight division for Australia. Luke Boyd, 24-year-old from New South Wales, Aussie national champion of 2011, and represented Australia at the Beijing Olympics in 2008. A victory in this bout in the round of 16 in this men's division will see the Aussie head to the Olympics for the second time in his boxing amateur career. He's up against Anvar Yusunov from Tajikistan, 23 years of age, 168 centimeters of height, coached by Parviz Akhmedov. Now, winner of the recent Asian Championships, Yusunov, and comes into this 2011 World Championships ranked 6th. So this will be no easy bout for the Australian. You look at the record of Yusunov, not only taking the Asian Championships this year, best performance of his career to date. He's been a national champion, a competitor at the Olympics in 2008, the Worlds in 2009 and 2007, and 3 times the national champion of Tajikistan. Luke Morris will have his work cut out here, no question of a doubt. The Aussie in the red corner, Tajikistan in the blue. The referee for this bout, Albino Forti from Italy. It's a big challenge this for the Australian now, and would be a brilliant scalp to take, but Yusunov has not been given that world ranking of 6 for nothing. But straight in, Luke Boyd knows that he's got to take this fight to Yusunov and show him right from the early stages that he means business. Well, Boyd eager to get on with business here. Yusunov calm, sizing up his opponent. Some wild punches being thrown. Past halfway in the 3rd round and evenly matched so far. No prolific scoring from either boxer. Well, the better quality punches coming from Yusunov. Boyd, aggressive, passionate, just a little shy and wide of the target. Oh, there's a good left hook from Yusunov. Boyd wants to get right in there and slug this one out, doesn't he? This young Australian lad, fearless. Again, back to the skills, back to the jab. 1-2. Yusunov trying to control the fight and make sure that his game plan is the game plan that unfolds. And it's Yusunov, for me, that has the advantage, and the judges agree. 5-2, round one for Anvar Yusunov of Tajikistan, 6th ranked boxer. 3 clear of Luke Boyd from New South Wales, Australia. So that 3-point advantage for Yusunov, the higher ranked of the 2 boxers in the blue. Let's see how Luke Boyd approaches this second round. Yusunov looking a little more relaxed, certainly a lot more confident. Tajikistan boxer, straight punches, looking for the combination. Just trying to calm Luke Boyd down a little. Boyd wants to get on with it. That's all it is. Listen to me and look at me from the Italian referee there. The instruction to Boyd in the red for Australia. Yusunov in the blue corner for Tajikistan, controlling the bout after the first round, and looks to be doing the same thing on the second here. There's a nice hook that catches the Australian on the side of the head guard. Same shot again. He slowed it down a little bit now, Boyd. That's exactly the way Yusunov wants to play this one. Slightly taller, boxer with a longer reach in the blue, and it certainly suits his style. Working with the jab, working with the combination straight punch. Boyd's not getting himself as much trouble, but he's also not putting himself in a point-scoring situation here. Last 30 seconds of the second round, and that's better from Luke Boyd, finding the target at last. Listening to the instruction from the corner, Boyd, and it seems to be helping the young Australian out. 10 seconds left to go now. For me, Yusunov again has just got the advantage in this second round, and he's happy to play a patient game to win this round of 16 and book himself a spot in the quarterfinals. Well, the judges had it a little further, or a little more, greater point score to Yusunov than I've got here in the box. 11-4, 6-2 to Yusunov, who now opens up a 7-point advantage over Boyd. This was where Boyd was just getting a little too frenetic, and the referee had to take the young Australian, calm him down a little bit, make it quite clear that the referee's there in his best interest to look after him more than anything else. And then as soon as Boyd starts to calm it down a little bit, all of a sudden he started picking up a few points, just a couple of them, but they definitely came towards the end of that second round. 6-2 to Yusunov. Total of 11-4. 7 points clear now. Anvar Yusunov from Tajikistan just needs to keep control of this bout now, and he's done it very well in rounds 1 and 2, and this the third and final round. There's the jab. And the 1-2. And every time Boyd starts scrapping rather than showing his boxing skills, it just plays into the advantage of Yusunov in the blue. Well, Boyd knows that he's behind by 7, and he really does have to try every possible skill he can call upon to try and turn this bout around. And of course, the likelihood is that he's going to get caught open, and Yusunov will score more. Credit to Anvar Yusunov, keeping it calm, playing a skillful tactical match plan here. And for Boyd, some may say he wanted to mix it a little too much, but he felt that was the best way to approach the higher ranked boxer. And whilst Boyd has put on an incredibly brave performance for Team Australia here, he's just been outboxed. One minute to go. Luke, you can prove me wrong. I'd love you to do so. But Yusunov in his third World Championships, and after taking victory here, heading for his second Olympic Games. I think experience has won the day here. And a calm head and quality shots. Just 25 seconds now, counting down. Luke Boyd just not hearing the bell there. 2 rings in the stadium being run at once, and well, it's that angry head that you see on your screens for yourselves that has probably cost him the match more than anything else. When he calmed it down, became a thinking boxer. Some of the skills that he showed and demonstrated had Yusunov a little worried. But Yusunov's experience, and I think that's all it was, put him in good stead, and will give the Tajikistan boxer the win of this bout. Goes to the quarterfinals and also qualifies for the London Olympics 2012.
Shot number 1, Colombia. Shot number 2, Belarus. Shot number 3, Croatia.